everyone. Hello, 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 Katie Bugs. Hello, hello. It is 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. You had to update your app. Gosh, I just updated a lot of mine, so I didn't see. Yeah, YouTube got updated. So welcome in, welcome in. I just finished a quick TikTok where I was trying to invite people over to the tube and ended up somebody got a reading. Long time no see. Hi, everybody. I need 2 new subscribers to make 8,000. I've been trying to hit that mark for a while. Hello, Letty. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. How many of you are new that came over from the Tiki Taki? How many of you are new? Hello, Australia. Hello, Jane. Hello, all you beautiful people popping in. Yeah, thank you for hitting that thumbs up. It helps the algorithm for me. Raise your hand. Let me know if you are new here to the YouTube. Welcome, welcome. You are following me over on the Tiki Taki. I shouldn't call it Tiki Taki, I guess, but oh well. We had a fun session over at the Tiki Taki, didn't we? That was fun. I always love it when we get a wild one come through. You've been making new music all week. Well, congratulations, Katie. I call it Tiki Taki off the app. It is Tiki and it is tacky. So welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I want to invite everybody to subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe to my channel. I'm usually going live on Mondays and Thursdays doing mediumship demonstration. This past Monday was not a good idea. I had an annual scope done that I had to be under anesthesia, and it would have not gone well had I jumped on social media. Not in the condition my brain was in. You want to know what condition my brain was in? Happy belated birthday, Letty. My friend who drove me to the hospital for the procedure, I took her to lunch immediately afterwards, and I tried to leave an $81 tip. Yeah, can you only imagine if I jumped on social media, what would have happened? So please and thank you, hit that subscribe button, hit the notify button. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh yeah, would have been generous. She said, that would have made my day. I said, honey, that would have made your week. Oh, so funny. So welcome in. My name is Pam Sears for the new people. You can see my little crystal. See that? My feng shui expert friend. When you have ceiling fans, if you will hang a crystal from that, it kind of cuts the energy off and it makes it calmer. So each one of my ceiling fans has a crystal. So yeah, I never charge when I go live. Oh, yeah, it's just the annual testing that I have to go through. But they have to knock me out for it, and I'm like, oh. And then some people said, well, you should be clear. I mean, you can't drive for 24 hours. You should be fine in a few hours. I don't handle anesthesia well. I never have. So it makes me loopy for a while. So welcome in, welcome in. For those of you wondering why some people have a star next to their name, that is my members. Yep, I don't handle it well. My system has always gotten loopy with anesthesia. Yep, some people, they're fine. No, I don't have a hard time waking up from it. It just stays in my system, just doesn't tolerate it well. So we have, we have monthly members. Members get their own private live, and we just pulled a free mediumship for one of the members. It just happened. I can't remember what day it was. I don't remember. Anyway, so I set that up. We're ready to go rock and roll for her session. So members, one of the perks of becoming a member is, when did you join? Peggy, when did you join? Welcome to the new member, Peggy. New members get a card. If you join while I'm on live, new members get a card. Thank you for that change, Jess. Yeah, it can go from $4.99 to $6.99. She just joined. Okay, my new members, when they join when I'm live, they get a card. So here we go. This is saying thank you for joining as a member. Partnership. This is your card. Partnership. Co-create, collaborate, support, and union. So maybe there's a new partner that you're going to be working with. Is it worth every penny? Thank you. Now, members also, one of the other perks they get, every other month, one of my members will win a free mediumship demonstration. They also get extra card pulls. Hello, Raven. Ooh, 2 years, Miss Jess has been. Ooh, your star color changed. All right. So members get extra card pulls when I go live. Okay. They're on an email list, so they get extra, like a little newsletter kind of a thing. So, and what we're doing, we're experimenting. I have been going twice a month, members only. So welcome in, welcome in. I'm going to clear the energy in just a moment, just like I did on the ticky-tacky. I am going to pull a couple of collective cards, and then we're going to see about doing some mediumship demonstration. I want to remind everybody, you must be 18 or over to get a reading on any of my social platforms. Welcome in, Karen. I do not read for minors on social media. Okay? I just don't. I have been a child advocate for many, many years. All right, so I'm going to clear the energy. We're going to pull a couple of cards. I want to remind everybody that if you are in need of any healing energy, I always call upon the universal healing energy to flood the live, okay? All we have to do is claim that healing energy. I claim it. Thank you. Shields up. All right. A couple quick announcements. I might have 2 openings. My next Zoom group is this Saturday, March 7th, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. They are 2-hour sessions, limited to 6 people. Everyone will be getting a session, okay? So if you are interested, I think there are 2 openings left. Email me, Pam@pamsears.com. They are 100 each, okay? 100 per person. I try to do those monthly. All right, so I'm looking forward to that. For those that have already signed up, I've already sent the Zoom link out. So Margie, you should have gotten yours as well. And welcome in, baby girl. So Jess, if you're able to make it, let me know and I'll send you the Zoom link, okay? All right, so let's clear the energy. Oh, sorry, go to my website, pamsears.com. At the top of my website is my link tree. All my social media is there. All my social media. Follow me everywhere. There is also a link called Code Purple. If you're looking for resources for you, for someone else, you're having a mental health crisis, go to the Code Purple link in my link tree. 195 countries. Go find your country. There is resources and contact information. You are not alone. Please don't suffer in silence, okay? All right. Also, for those of you that are new, I keep forgetting to talk about my books on TikTok because TikTok has not been very nice about letting us talk about our products. I'm the author of 3 books. My 4th one is in the process of being illustrated. It is my 2nd children's book about my grandson Leo. My 1st book, Whispers of the White Dove, my inspirational poetry. Heart of the White Dove is, I was a hospice worker for 9 years. There's hospice stories, there's the cancer journey, some spiritual channeled short stories and a few poems. And my very first children's book I wrote for my grandson Xander. He gets to meet his spirit guides. He doesn't want to take a nap. He's in timeout because he threw a temper tantrum. And while he's in timeout, his spirit guides show up. Look. And they help him understand why naps are important and how to say sorry to mom and dad. And in the back of the book, there's a page dedicated to parents. Thank you, Letty. I appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, and if you're looking for a private one-on-one, send me an email, pam@pamsears.com, and I will get back to you. All right? Here we go. Tell me where you might feel this in the body. And let me know where everyone is from. I am in Central Arizona. Welcome in, all you beautiful people. All right, there we go. Let's pull a couple of collective cards, shall we? Oh, thank you. I got to remember. I realized something. Everybody used to make fun of me. Like when you go out to dinner, people can eat and have a whole glass of water. I can't do both. There's no room. So my GI doctor, when we did the scope, he said, yeah, your stomach doesn't expand very much. And I'm like, well, that makes a whole lot of sense, doesn't it? All right. People kept saying, what do you mean you can't have water and food at the same time? Well, I'm weird. I'm not normal in any sense of the word. All right, we're going to pull a couple of collective cards. Welcome in. How many of you guys are new? Welcome, welcome. And for you members, stick around. You'll get your own card pull. Letty, we are all special. We are all special. I have some new YouTube videos, so please check them out. Some of them are also on the TikTok and on the Instagram. I haven't gone live on Instagram lately. I do need to. One of my colleagues, Medium April Nicole, she left all social media except for Instagram, and she does her readings on there and had a huge following. She got banned on Instagram for her activism, which is very unfortunate, and she lost her appeal. So she's back on TikTok for now. I don't have a filter on. Did you guys hear the bowl? Because I'll tell you what, my microphones are not charging anymore. I don't know what that's about. That's what I get for buying cheap. You know, sometimes YouTube will block a message. Sometimes. Oh, I'm confused, everybody. Hang on a minute. Yes, I'm still on TikTok. You sent me a video showing me how to turn what off. Guys will have to remind me. I'm sorry. My brain is not going well. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I think you did send me something and my whole brain is, yeah, we'll discuss it later. Okay. Ooh, man, I have been pulling the purple cards tonight. Balance. Balance. Life needs balance, everybody. All work and no play, all play and no work. Quiet time versus being with people. Balance. Oh, the filter for words that get blocked. Okay, gotcha. Balance. All right, and then the second card. Less difference. Confidence conveys competence. Confidence, we get ourselves back in balance, and we get that confidence. That confidence conveys competence. It happens when we get balanced. Does that make sense, y'all? Y'all people? I hope for those of you who are not yet subscribing, I hope that you hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. And hit that notify bell. Although some people say they don't always get notified when I go live. Whoop, somebody's outside talking. My dog's gonna bark. Hang on a minute. Chelsea, it's okay. They're all right. We have new neighbors that have been moving in. They are good cards, yes. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Let me check something really quick because I don't want my dog jumping out at anybody with the screen open. Let me check. She does not like anyone walking where the sliding glass door is. So it's closed. She's good. We're all safe. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. You haven't been notified when I go live? Well, everybody, Margie just put something in here. Yeah, when I was walking Chelsea last night, luckily it wasn't, she didn't drag me, but we went right by a bush and there was a bunny in there and she yanked me like into the bush. It was like a rosemary bush and man, did I smell. She got herself in a whole lot of trouble. So welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Is anybody new subscribers as of tonight? Yeah, scroll up. Margie's got a fix for the notifications. New subscribers, anybody? As of tonight, raise your hand. I'm going to do a little mediumship demonstration. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, all you beautiful people. Welcome in. No new subscribers. I'm just waiting for a wave. I think I'm going to go direct. Direct means Spirit is going to light up one of you people to let me know who the reading is for. Indirect, we just did an indirect on TikTok where a spirit showed up and gave me a bunch of information. Hi. So this is Chelsea. Chelsea, be shush. Come here. Gosh. I don't want to have to shut my curtains yet. It's beautiful out. All right. Yeah, there must have been a bunch of new neighbors. They're all helping somebody move in. All right. So do not put any personal details in the chat, okay? You must be 18 or over to get a reading on any of my social media, okay? She's very protective. Now, no names, no details, no dates, nothing, okay? All I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you to just put the relationship. She is a good dog. She is a good dog. So lots of new people here. Lots of new people. Hit that subscribe button. That way, because I'm going to be here Mondays and Thursdays. I just missed Monday. Okay, so if you're not chosen by Spirit, Spirit is going to light up somebody for me. Hang on a minute, everybody. And if you've just had a reading with me, I'm going to ask you to not comment, okay? I really think it's important, first of all, to not get a ton of readings close together. I always tell my clients every 6 months. And it also gives other people an opportunity, okay? If you're not chosen, stick around. I may do more than one mediumship session. That your own loved ones, yes, welcome in, Kelly. All you new people, I see you. Guys, hang on a minute. Welcome back. Is that my friend? Oh, I have a friend that's named Mags. So I wasn't sure if that was you. Okay. Yeah, I see everybody that's popping in. Your own loved ones may pop into the energy of the reading that I may be giving to somebody else. I call those postcards and they may give you a shout out. Actually, my friend's name is Magnus. So anyway, welcome in all you beautiful new people. Welcome, 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 and thank you. As a reminder, you must be 18 or over to be in here, okay? All right, so just put and it doesn't mean even though you have the relationship down, hi Margaret, even though you have the relationship down, it doesn't mean that that's who's going to come through, but somebody's going to be lit up. All right. So starting right now, please just put the relationship of who you want to connect with. You must be 18 or over. If you are not 18, you shouldn't be in here or commenting. And we'll have to do this in the chat because I can't bring people up. At some point, we're supposed to be able to do that. Welcome in, Blue Eyes. Welcome in, everybody. Just keep typing. And remember, if you just had one with me, don't comment, okay? Lots of people in here tonight. Just keep repeating it. Just type it. I know I saw somebody's name, but I'm waiting to see if it pops up again. Ah. I don't know where she went. I'm going to give the name. The name that I saw was Teresa. And Teresa said sister. Now, if you changed relationships, I always say for you guys just one. Everybody hold up for a moment, please. Teresa, are you still with us? Yep, that is you. Teresa, I need two things from you. The first thing is I need you to validate that you are 18 or over, and I need to see the word consent. Everyone else, can you hold up your hold the comments for just a moment? I will reopen. Yes. Can I see that you are 18 or over? And I like to see the word consent in the chat. Now, you said sister, correct? Okay. I am picking up, I do have a sister energy for you, Teresa. When they show me, when they have me do this with my hands, and thank you guys for holding your comments, okay? So when they have me do my hands like this, that means lingering illness. Would you understand that? Now, it's either sister or there's somebody that's with sister on the other side that had a lingering illness, or somebody's just diagnosed. I mean, not just, but I mean a diagnosis where they're still on earth. So since we're not talking back and forth, so are you saying yes to the lingering illness? If you could answer in that way I know what you're answering. Sometimes there is a delay, yes. There is a delay, but please, nobody should be commenting. Just Teresa, yes to the lingering illness. Okay. What is the number 11 connected to either you? Nobody should be commenting, please. Be respectful of the reading. Over 30 years, okay. Oh my goodness, that's a long time. Okay. How do you connect to the number 11? The 11th of a month, birthday, anniversary, crossing over. Somebody might have been gone 11 years. Or something in November, because November is the 11th month. Now, and if it's not November, the 1-1 also shows me twins. Thank you for coming in, but everybody, please be respectful and hold your comments. I'm right in the middle of a session, so please let me just do that. Welcome in, everybody. That could also be twins or January 1st, and if you aren't sure, that's okay. Write it down. Somebody might have been 11 when somebody passed as well, okay? So write that down. There's a Tim or a Tom. There is a Tim or a Tom. Who's the T name? Thank you all for holding your comments. I really appreciate it. Yeah, write down the 11 or the November. Sometimes you're kind of on the spot when I'm doing a reading, because that's why I say it's okay, write it down, okay? So there's a Tim, a Tom, there is a T name. Now, the T name could be on the other side or on Earth, okay? Could be connected to you. This could be connected to a spouse that you might have. This could be connected to an ex. This could be connected to just someone with your sister. There is a T name. I'm pretty sure I'm with you. I will go a little bit longer. And if we can't get a full connection, then we'll just let it go. But I feel very strong that this is your sister. So I know your name is Teresa, but there's another T name. Sometimes we have to think outside the box. There's also a 4 or the month of April. Let's just say you were lit up for me, so that's why I went with you. The number 4 or the month of April. That could even be somebody's name, her dog. Okay, all right, now to make things easier and less confusing, are you saying her dog had a T name, or the dog is connected to the 4 or the April? Just let me know that. That way there's no confusion. Oh, okay, April is her birthday. Okay, oh, the T name is her dog. Okay. Perfect. Okay. April is her birthday. There is also a number 9. Yes. There's the T. Okay, that's fine. I'm never wrong on the initial. I may be wrong on the full name. Okay. So there is a 9, which would be the 9th of a month. 9 years somebody's been gone. Or the month of September. I mean, somebody could have been gone 9 months as well. So there's a 9, or there is the month of September. Okay, got you. There's also an October. My brother's birthday's in September. Thank you. There's also October that she has given me. So here's what she's telling me right now. I have everything back. I have everything back. So I don't know what her illness, I know that it was a lingering illness, and I think that lasted for a while. She wants everyone to know, gosh, I got everything back. I'm back. I'm back. Okay? Some people worry about that when they cross over. I got everything back. So somebody needs to know that. Yeah, October or the number 10, because October is the 10th month. So think about October, think about 10. 10 months, 10 years, or the 10th of a month is a birthday anniversary. The MS kept getting worse. That's why she goes, I got it all back. I got it all back. Okay. So yeah, she's in that perfect form. Okay. There is a James or a Jane. There's a J name. Oh, she was finally bedridden and couldn't move. She's free. She's free. Okay, so James, Jane. It almost sounds like a J.A. name, James's brother. Okay, thank you. So she's acknowledging that. She's also talking about somebody doing school, in school, doing school, like going back to school. Would you understand that? Something about school. Somebody's either talking about going back to school, they've already gone back to school, they're in school. Could have been anyone that's on the other side as well that's coming through with her. Interesting. She's also talking about her breath. She's doing this. Clear as day, breathing, breathing, breathing. She's so happy. Her daughter continues to take classes. Okay, she's acknowledging that. All right, if you could let the daughter know she knows that. Yes, thank you. And you retired as a teacher. Okay, all right. She did not call herself a victim. Do you understand that? She did not call herself a victim. Do you understand that? She said, I wasn't a victim. Okay, thank you. So she's validating that. Even though that was a very hard journey for her, she said, I was not a victim. Okay. She said, I took charge of my decisions. I took charge of my decisions. She's also showing me a full moon. Now, either somebody's into astrology, astronomy, somebody might have been born on a full moon. She's showing me a full moon. Yeah, I knew I was with you. was a very hard journey, but for her husband and daughter, it could have been worse. Okay. Okay. Yeah, what is this full moon thing? Is there somebody big into astrology? Somebody born on a full moon? And if you aren't sure about that, write it down, okay? And there's also the month of March. You don't know, but she was an excellent card reader. Okay. When I see a full moon, I think of astrology and all that stuff. That may be her way of saying, so she was an excellent card reader. I'll take that. I'll take that. What is the March connection, please? Yeah, astrology. She didn't show me tarot cards, but that's okay. The month of March last year was when she passed. Okay, thank you. Oh, so she's coming up on the anniversary. Okay. Let me see what else she might have to say. These are just little mini demonstrations. These are not full sessions. Okay, here's a final message. When people like go to work at factories and they clock in and they clock out, okay, they take their little ledger card, they clock in and they clock out. And she said, clock out, you work too much. Clock out, you work too much. That's either for you or somebody in the family. Clock out, don't work so much. Understand that? Somebody's working too much. Now, it'll be interesting if somebody in the family does clock in and clock out like that. Oh, she worked in a factory until her illness forced her to retire. The clocking in and the clocking out, because she said clock out. You work too much. She may be talking about herself. You do a lot of odd jobs. Okay, so I think there's two ways that she's validating that. Working at a factory, clocking in, clocking out, and then you work a lot of odd jobs. Okay, interesting. So I want to thank you. I want to thank your sister. I want to thank your guides and angels. I want to thank my guides and angels. Oh, I must be turning on sprinklers. Looks weird out there. Everyone, can you give her some love, please? Chat is open. Okay. All right. She clocked in and she clocked out. Okay, there you go, right there. Some of you got postcards from that. Awesome. That's pretty cool. We had like 50 people in here. Good tears. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, everybody. I'm going to pull some cards by age groups. Members. Margie, do we have a list of the members? Because members, ooh, more postcards. Everybody hold up. You worked in that same factory as her till you got a teaching job. All right. She said something about, yeah. All right, so we're going to pull cards by age groups. I'm going to pull 4 cards. So if this isn't your age group, you connect to a card, take it. I've taken all 4 cards before. Okay, so 18 to 30, and I'm going to use the Oracle of the Fairies. Okay, 18 to 30, here we go. 18 to 30, fairy spotting. Fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact, the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. You're so welcome, Teresa. This will always be on my YouTube. If there's anyone in the family that wants to listen to this, it'll be on the YouTube for today's date, the 5th, okay? Yeah, believe in those fairies. You gotta believe. You gotta believe in the magic. All right, 31 to 50. Here we go. Light. Light. The fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. Ooh, that's a good one. I don't think I've ever pulled this one, have I, mods? Wow. Okay. All right. 51 to 70. Here we go. You guys, it's so funny. My light, you can see it on the outside of my wall. Like if people are walking by, I got to show you this. Hang on a minute. Let me see if I can do this. See that on the outside? People driving by can see that reflection. Okay, 51 to 70. Here we go. I remember going outside going, it really does show up on the wall. Celebration. Celebration. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out to dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. Okay. Now the last card is 71 all the way up to the oldest living person on earth, who is Ethel Caterham. She is in the UK. She's 116 years old. I bet you people are probably walking by going, what the hell? What the hell? Ooh, Magical Gateway. I'm in this group. I'll take it. Magical Gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. 16 members. Yeah, let's pair them up. Let's pair up the members. That's a lot of members in here. Woo! Takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Woo! I'll take it. All right, so members, we're going to pair you up. We're going to pair you up. Letty and baby girls, we're going to use my soul trees. I got to start switching up my cards again. Letty and baby girls, here we go. Action. Time to take action on something. It's no time to stay idle. Whatever it is that you're thinking of doing and planning, take action. Donna G and Chris QT. Donna G and Chris QT. Inspiration. Inspiration. Something's coming up, bringing you some inspiration. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not your mom. I'm not your mom. Peggy and Kathy. All right, here we go. Peggy and Kathy. Here we go. Welcome in, though. Peggy and Kathy, allow. Allow. Whatever it is, allow it. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. Okay? Ashley, E.B., and Oscar. Ashley, E.B., and Oscar. Hello, Oscar. Balance. Balance. Time to get some balance. Balance. All right. Lucy and Masked Muse. Lucy and Masked Muse. Reconnect with spirit. Welcome in. Reconnect with spirit. Get that these colors change. Look at that. It's so funny. Get that reconnection with spirit going. However you need to do that. Raven and Jess, here we go. Raven and Jess. Purpose. Purpose. Everything done with purpose. Even if you purposely say, I'm going to spend some quiet time and take a step back from people and spend some quiet time. It's all about purpose. All right, Ashley and Margie. Ashley and Margie. Compassion. This is compassion for yourself. We all can have compassion for others, but we forget to include ourselves in that compassion. Okay? Pam and Marilyn. I guess you mean me. Pam and Marilyn. Awakening. Awakening. Woohoo! Gosh, I'm just so much purple tonight. Whew! I just got a lot of heat. Awakening. Yippers. Is that it? Are we good? Okay. I have a spirit that's showing up, so we're going to go indirect now, meaning there's a spirit that's popped in. That's probably why it got so warm. Let me get a little bit of details. All right, everybody hang tight here, okay? Hi, Oscar. Yeah, I do have, I think I have 2 sessions left. Is Ash in here also? Yes, hello, Ash. Good to see you. Welcome in. All right, I have a spirit here. So we're going to do this way. Yeah, Ash, we had like 50 people in here earlier. That was pretty cool. Good to see you, Ash. I have a mom here. The mom is talking about heart failure. Heart failure. Now, I'm assuming she means her, that she could be somebody that's still living that's having heart failure. Big hugs to you. Sending you a lot of healing, Ash. She gave me the month of June as being significant. She said the word 2 kids. She gave me the number 7. And I also see the number 14. And I'm seeing a car dealership. Now, I don't know. Yeah, car dealership. So that has something to do with an awful lot of cars, okay? Well, you just listen up. You don't have to moderate tonight. You just listen, okay? So we have a mom. She talked about heart failure. She gave me the month of June as being significant. She said 2 kids. She showed me what it looked like a car dealership. So there's a whole lot of cars. There's a number 7 that she's given me, and she's also given me the number 14. Now, 7 could be July, okay? 14 could be somebody might have been gone 14 years, 14 months. So, thank you. I also got the name Barbara. Thank you. I got the name Barbara. So, if anyone in here can take that person, or if you can take 100%, put 100%. If you can take all but 1 or 2 things, put 99, 98%. Had me up until Barbara. You took everything but Barbara? Okay, who's the B name then? This might be for Margie. Okay, so Margie took everything but 1. Blue eyes, you're taking 99%. What can't you take? A male B name, okay. You can't take the cars, the whole bunch of cars, okay. I think this might be for Margie. Let's just go with the flow, okay? Let's go with the flow. This might be for you. Margie, let me just ask you, Margie, can you take the mom with the heart failure? And everybody just hold up for a minute. I think this is Margie. Her passing was heart failure. Okay. You can take June or the number 6, correct? And the 2 kids. Was she one of 2? Is this a family member for you, Margie? Everybody just hold up for a minute, okay? I just want to see how Margie's taking everything. June, baby coming. Okay. 2 kids or my sister and I only. For some reason, I thought you had a brother. My sister and I only, natural babies who survived. Okay. Your mom. Okay. I don't know, Margie. They normally will count the adopted brothers as well. You know, I'm going to keep going. It might be that she's talking about you and your sister. But let's go on a little bit. Hey, Chelsea. Can you take the number 14? Yeah, the comments are delayed, so everybody just hang tight. We've got the number 14 and we have the 7 or the month of July. And she might be meaning about you and your sister, but we'll just keep going and see what else you can take. 7, date of sister's birthday. January 4th was her funeral as she passed on Christmas. Don't feed me. Don't feed me details, Margie. You know that. Don't feed me details. Okay, so January 4th instead of the 14. Okay, perfect. All right. Now, there is also a November connection. And there's also who's the E name for you? There's a November connection, and then I also got an E name. Elizabeth, Eddie, I don't know what that was. So there's November, and then there's the E name. I mean, I think this is still significant other owns a car dealership. Sisters, okay, thank you. I forgot to ask about that. So, all right, so I am with Margie. Your sister's significant other owns a car dealership. Okay, perfect. What is the November or the number or the letter E? There is a November or the number 11, and then there's an E name. It's almost like, I don't know, I thought it might have been Ed, but I could be wrong. Birthday 11/11, my cousin who lived with us. Okay, perfect. Is there an E connected there then? Your cousin's dad was Earl, and she had a brother Eddie. Like I said, I thought I heard Eddie, so I will take that. Okay, so mom's bringing that validation. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Sometimes they come through with an important message, and who's fighting? Because she said, quit fighting. And your cousin came to live with us after her mom died, Eleanor. Okay. Evelyn, you mean? Okay. So she's saying, quit fighting. Who's fighting right now, please? I mean, they're not judging. They're not judging. She's just saying, okay, your sister and you were fighting today about a baby shower. Mom was a part of that. Mom was there when you were fighting because she said, quit fighting. So that is a current event, which I love. I love the current events. Guess what? Mom was hanging out. Okay. Who's there's a J name. Is there a just? It's a J name, Justin. I told her she was acting like mom. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Who's the J name? Is there a Justin? Could be Jimmy. I don't know. I just thought I heard sister, son, Justin. Okay, thank you. Yep, I heard more Justin than anything else. Thank you for validating that. Okay, here's another quick message from mom. Don't repeat the cycle. She's going in a circle here. Don't repeat the cycle. Do you understand that? Don't repeat the cycle. I don't know who that's for. Just giving that message. What is the number 10 for you? What is the number 10 for you? $10 years, 10 months, 10th of a month. You understand that? Okay. 10 is October, her birthday. Okay, thank you. She's just popping in for a quick hello, Margie. I just love it. You know, my moderators, sometimes their loved ones come through just like everybody else. All right, I don't know who this belongs to. Mom's getting ready to stop, but she said, hit the road, Jack. Thank you, Ash. Hit the road, Jack. Is there a Jack? I know there's a song, Hit the Road, Jack, and Don't You Come Back No More. But I don't know if there's somebody named Jack or there's something about that song. Jack is sister's boyfriend. We keep saying she should leave him. All right, hit the road, Jack. Can't make this stuff up. How perfect is that? Hit the road, Jack. Thank you, Margie. I just love it. Thank you for being open. And I want to thank your mom for coming through. I want to thank your guides and angels. I want to thank my guides and angels. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. A lot of my mods have eventually over the time have received messages. So there you go. There you go. How fun is that? I mean, you know, my mods work so hard for me that I'm glad that their loved ones show up. Chat is back to open. I've been on over an hour. I'm not going to do another mediumship, but what I am going to do, yeah, send her some love. I am going to pull us all a final card. I'm going to say goodnight. I hope you guys will subscribe. Yeah, I'm not connecting anymore, Melissa. I hope that you guys will subscribe to me. Hit that notify button. I will be back here on Monday. Ooh, here's a final message for us all. Virtue of humility. Virtue of humility. Control your ego and embody modesty. Control your ego and embody modesty. Can we work on that? It's a little rough with that lunar eclipse, full moon, and we're in Mercury retrograde. We like to call it Gatorade in the microwave. I want to thank all of you for being here. All you beautiful moderators. Thank you so much. And if you're looking for a private session or you're interested in joining that Zoom group this coming Saturday, email me, pam@pamsears.com. Go watch my new videos. And everyone, remember this. Not only be kind to others, but include yourself in the kindness. Okay? Good night, everybody.